As our speakers, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Anjani Phuyal, CEO Genese Solution, and moderating the session is Mr. Amit Agrawal, President of Fintech Alliance Nepal.
So my question to Anjani Dai here, you have been traveling so frequently and your company has been serving many banks and many similar corporates in nearby markets. While Nepal has done so good in the payments space, still Nepal is lacking behind in fintech. How do you compare the innovation that is happening around the world, like you witness, and what is it that is stopping Nepal from achieving that innovation? Where do we stand and what should be our next steps?
These fintechs, they are running on hardware infrastructure platforms. We talk a lot of good things, but let's talk on the backside of the challenges, the technical infrastructure challenges, right? So when it is a peak time, in a festival time, maybe in Dasai, maybe in Tihar, maybe in other festival times, Amit can have a lot of examples, right? That's where we see the systems struggling. When one of the largest e-commerce run like discount day, for example, that's where we see systems not working. That's where we see payment failing. And then the blame goes to these awesome people who work so hard to enable Nepalese people to have access to digital financing. The fundamental challenge is the challenge with the policy itself. For example, looking into the global world, we see a lot of modern fintech companies. You might have heard the name Revolut. I would like to make it more interactive. Anyone heard of a name Revolut, a financial app? Revolut, Wise, Stripe maybe, there's so much news on Stripe. These are the Western world fintech platforms which were built overnight and which surpassed the transaction compared to traditional banks, which has been there for probably, 50 years or 100 years or something as well. Digital transaction is the layer one work that we have done. And again, in Nepal, it's a good thing, but then there's competition on everything as well. If someone starts a fintech, there are probably 100 other companies trying to lobby to take the license. It is a very unfair competition. Rather, where it should head is, it should be heading towards the complementing entrepreneurship. For example, if someone is creating e-commerce, the other company should be looking into creating logistics. There is no point of competing itself on e-commerce itself. Same applies to wallet and other areas as well. So what I mean by that, so what could be the complementing on fintech, for example? So the next phase is going to be powered by credit, intelligence, risk modeling, embedded finance, blended finance, and all the AI-driven financial services. And these are the next things that are going to be powered by world-class technological infrastructure. And now with AI coming into picture and changing everything that we built from last 10, 15 years overnight, there's no other solution than embedding AI on everything. And who powers the AI? The likes of NVIDIA, the world-class GPU company, for example. Now with generative AI coming into picture, I might sound a lot of alien here, but again, since this is a recorded forum, and I hope a lot of younger people as well in the crowd or in online world would hear it, so I wouldn't hesitate to speak what I feel like I should be speaking in a world-class forum. Companies like Anthropic, creating Claude, for example, and we have seen companies who are spending probably $1 million plus on Claude tokens per week, for example. The phase 2 is still yet to be unlocked, and a lot of entrepreneurs who are either watching it or in the room, I think you should focus on the adjacent entrepreneurship rather than competing entrepreneurship. And for the policymakers, building the right policy that has proven in the world is going to be key.